Alright, guys, so I have been contemplating for a very long time to do a video, but some reason I just sit here and just say, you know what, I am going to do it. It don't matter. Because honestly, I'm not do it for the love, I'm not do it for the likes. But there has been a lot of things. There's a lot of, let's say, mind-boggling things. Or some things that, some burning issue. I have a lot of burning issues, and we are afraid to confront these issues that we are having. We are afraid of questioning these things, which I think that the time and age where we're not questioning things, that is old fashioned now. We ought to start questioning things. We ought to start asking ourselves why this, person say something to you, ask yourself why does this person saying this to me? Why does this person come up to me? Why, for example, no, why did I find this video to be watching? Why am I even listening to it? Things like that. Because then that's the only way we are going to actually know our way forward or know where we are going. They always say that if you don't know where you're coming from, you don't know where you're going. So knowing where you're coming from, capitalize on that so that you can know where you're going. In other words, all right. So I have a lot of issues and I have a lot of things to talk about, but for some reason, I think I need to hit on the relationship aspect of it. All right. Now, a lot of us, we are, what's the word? The word is on my tongue. I can't remember it. Opportunists. That's the word. A lot of us are opportunists, both male and female. So I am not taking females out of it and I'm not taking males out of it. All right. We are all opportunists. Most of the times we are opportunists. Now, have you ever wondered why? I always want to know why. I'll get back to the point shortly, but this is kind of like on my mind. Why every time there's a picture posted about a good woman or a good man or something of that sort, there's only one particular kind of picture that is being posted. Only one kind. All right, let me explain what I'm talking about. For example, tatas that juke out eyes, Coca-Cola bottle shape to be exact. And it's like, not all good women comes with Coca-Cola bottle shape. Not all of them, darling. Some of them don't. Some of them is in the shape of what we call the carrots. Yes, and they are good women too. Okay, but some of these men are so naive that they think the first thing that they see is the shape of the woman. They want something with the big ass. Pardon my language, and the tatas that juke out eyes. And then when as I said, some of those women, some of us women are opportunities. Now, when you seek to find those sexy body shape, woman, nice woman and a sexy body, and then you get your heart broken, then you say there's no good woman out there. Then you say there's no good woman out there. But truth be told, you are not looking at the right place. Because what you fail to understand, is that some of us women who has that shape, we are opportunists. We are opportunists. So we know that we have a good shape, so we use it to take advantage. Because guess what? Other persons are looking out there. So we have an advantage. And then you sometimes may not want to because you already, as a man, you already have, the shape. Some of them have brains, some don't. But I mean, you already start something there and you wouldn't want to go back basically to start all over again. Sorry. You probably don't want to start all over again. All right. I don't know if the quality of the picture will be different because honestly, from what I'm seeing from my end, quality isn't looking good. Probably I have to go and download something on the computer to probably get picture quality, a better picture quality. I probably need to make some adjustments. I'm a new coolie to the computer thing here, so I will get there. Okay. All right. So as I was saying, probably you don't want to start all over again, and that is understandable. And that is why they come up with the meaning dating. So you date people. You date people, you get to understand who they are. You're not going to get everything in one go because nobody is going to show you their true colors in the first few dates. But at least there are times when you can trigger things. As a female, you can trigger things. As a male, you can also trigger a female to see they can probably portray, the kind of person, the true person they are. Most persons don't like surprises, but sometimes you got to pop up on some people, to kind of see what you're getting yourself involved in. And because at the end of the day, all right. So for most guys, for a female, we all know that the end game is sex. Don't get it wrong. We know that we are talking to you, and at the end of the day, it is sex. At the end of it all, the end game is sex. We know that. Don't ever think that we don't know that. We know that. But what we do, or some of us does, is okay. I know that the end game is sex, and this young man come on and talk, tell me so like me, and him this, and him that, and him tira, and him tira. Okay, then here. May I go see when you really make over. Then all of a sudden she want one like ambulance. Papa me gas done. Me I tell you say the gas done. I'm gonna have nothing for eat. Me want something for eat. Meet me at supermarket now. You can't come to supermarket this week, or you can't do this, or you can't do that. Yeah. Sometimes we female, we does that. It doesn't necessarily mean that we are in need, but we know that the end game is sex, and at the end of the day, you are going to want to have. Okay, sorry. You are going to want to have sex. So, in the back of our mind is okay. At the end of the day, me can give me coochie, and then you're just gone. In a business again, because most men, when they are looking females, they give them all the attention, every attention. Mama, you can't sleep. Cause guess what? You know, stop get text. Every morning you get I love you. You get some teddy bear, you get flowers, you get some holy things. But as soon as the coochie run, it stop. Brother, if you know you can't keep up with the I love you text, don't start it in the first place. Because the women are expecting it. Okay, they get the pictures at the beginning, they expect it all the time. So the moment you stop doing it, okay, it raises an alarm. I wonder if the man really like me still. Why from him get the boom, from him get the coochie is like him. Anyway, me I go rock, cause me can't bother with the nice talking. From him get the boom boom. Hello, me stop get pictures. Must stop get good morning. Must stop get I love you. Must stop get all these things. For you get it? Come on now. So guys, if you cannot keep up with that lifestyle, don't start it in the first place because they're still expecting it. And then for some females, the moment they stop getting it and somebody start giving them that attention, and those are the things that make them attracted to you in the first place, and those are the things that they want. So the moment you stop doing it and somebody else start doing it, then they start to stray. It doesn't mean that they're going to sleep with everybody or they're going to sleep with them. No. It means that they are seeking attention and they're getting the attention. And don't take it for granted because you never know what's going to happen. One small thing can just happen, trigger it or trigger them off. And it just happened. It just happened. So don't take it for granted. Females, you are not to take your guys for granted either. For example, when you just meet the guy, oh my God, you're pretty. You ensure say your hair comb. You ensure say you put on little makeup. If personally, I really don't wear makeup. I wear makeup, but not. It's not something that I do often. It has to be like some really special occasion that I really do makeup. I do a lot of aloe vera to put on my face. I am now in a little bit of what I call it, lip what's the name of it again? Like a matte lipstick. Yes, so I use a little bit on my lip, just a little amount. So make my lip pops a little bit. I don't know, but anyway, saying that I keep looking outside, guys, because I don't know. Maybe it's the work that I do. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because of my job description. It's like I'm always on the alert, so I'm always looking, So the slightest noise I hear, I keep looking. I know it's because of my job. Because that's, yeah, it does. My job does involve that. All right. So, as I am saying, I must change up everything. Come on now. When he met you looking a certain way. Not all the time you're going to be able to keep up that, but at least try hard, no? Try hard unless him tell her otherwise, say, babes, I want to see you. I don't want to see the makeup. I don't want to see the ear. I just want you. I am sorry. Then you can try something different. He goes to work and he comes back home. You're in the same. Come on. Change up the style, no? As fluffy as I am, sometimes I wear some little strings, not always look good, but him get the idea that me trying to entertain him, you know. Some of us females, we are always under the impression that hey, a man needs to do everything. No, no, baby, no, darling. As a female, you can do it too. It doesn't matter how pretty you are. It doesn't matter how sexy you are. It doesn't matter how much your breast them can juke out the eye. It doesn't matter how big and round your bumper is. But some man to get it still. But anyway, we're not gonna say it. But I'm just saying, you know, you can do nice things for him too. Make him feel good. You know, my king, you're my king. Sometimes they need a little bit of worship too to feel like a man. They do need a little bit of worship. So we can do that too. Make them feel good. It's not always about washing, cooking, and cleaning the house and taking care of the kids. Yes, that's doing it too. But you still got to give him that 1% that when him go to road, that's what him getting. Entertain him. Y'all need to entertain him. Okay? Okay, my lovely females. Males, y'all need to entertain your females too. Because some of unu just go to work and want to come back and cock up on the foot and expect the food to just come go up on the table. Hello, the woman did the work all day too. She was there working all day. She was there with the kids, doing the homework, cleaning the house, washing your clothes, them iron your clothes, them forgot to work. She was doing it too. Spice up the relationship. You come in, babes, here what happened? Or you call her from your day at work and you come on, babes, here what? Don't cook nothing tonight. We are going to eat out. We're going to eat out. It doesn't mean you don't have to go eat box food. It doesn't always mean that you don't have to go a fast food restaurant. But yes, sometimes you can do it too. Yes, it may not be what you want as a man because nothing is you want to have your home cooked meal. But sometimes you have to give the females a break too. You have to give the woman at the house a break too. Sometimes it's your day off. You gotta go into the kitchen and you gotta prepare some meals for your family. And you gotta share those meals and you all have family like eat as a family. You can't left everything on the female. There are times when you're going to look at the laundry, there are laundry to be done. Hey, if it's the machine, you throw some of the clothes in the machine too. If the woman wash the clothes in the machine, you can hang them out too. Not because you're a man. That is showing a partnership. That's a relationship. A relationship with a partnership. Right? So you can do that too. You don't always have to left everything on the woman and saying that's the woman job and that the woman as she's supposed to run clean up the house and take care. You can do it too. Don't get me wrong, because you have some females that are okay with it. They don't have any problem with it. But these 21st century females, they are a total different kettle of fish and they need some form of attention. They need attention. They need a diversity within their man. They don't want just a straight man just stand up straight like a piece of board, piece of log, or wheel pan water tap. We want enough to be flexible like the snake in the water. I'm gonna water it move up and down and I'm flexible. You know? And females, guys, when you're starting a relationship, this is my perspective, or this is what I think. I think the word ain't right, but anyway, this is what I think about. This is what I think. And this is my views on what I think. Get somebody that you're on the same frequency with. Get somebody that you're on the same frequency, because then you will find yourself wasting your time. So for example, I get a man, but me want a man with 6 foot tall. No, I get the 6 foot tall man, right? But does he have the quality that I am looking for? Am I able to look beyond those flaws? Because really and truly, nobody is perfect. So you have to find the person where you can look beyond him flaws, beyond him flaws being physically, mentally, all of the tallies them. You understand? You have to find somebody who you willing to suffer for, or you willing to go through the motion with. Right? But if you don't have that person who you willing to do those things or look beyond those things, I mean, your relationship will not go very far. And then you will say, oh, he never loved you, or you never loved him, or the relationship was a waste of time and all of that. And you all wasted your time because you didn't take the time to figure it out. That's for the gentlemen. That's for the females who are looking gentlemen, because we know, so we have some old cruff out there as men, as well as we have some cruff out there as women. So some people will chastise me, but it doesn't matter because it's the truth, and I'm not going to be biased. We have some real tegareg woman out there, and we have some real disgusting man out there too. And we have some genuine women out there, and we do have some genuine men. Not all the men are bad. Not all of them are bad. You know? So, for the real gentlemen, or for the females who are looking for a real gentleman, or for the gentlemen who are looking for a genuine woman. No, if we touch the topic now, persons may ask, like, okay, but not all of them genuine and not all of them that. Listen, if you got full rules, full of shit pan yo. So if you see the man out there now, say I'm a drunkard. Say I'm a drunkard before you take him up. But yet still you take up that man, and then every time him go out there and drink, you have a big problem. And you start a fight and you start an argument. You knew before you took him up. You knew that he was a drunkard. You knew that. So why did you go ahead and take him up? You know that he was a liar, but yet still you do. And let's say you didn't know then, and you start to find things. You have to come to an agreement. Okay, you're a man or you're a woman. Let's sit down. Are we going to have a constructive conversation? And if you see the conversation now gonna come out tight. Not sit down and hold on and say, boy, say me I try hold on pan this and say, come out. Left it. And not fear that one day. What I'm saying, you sit down and have a constructive conversation. Because if you're going to have a relationship, you're supposed to be able to have a conversation, a constructive one. That's supposed to be a form of communication then, in a sense. So you're supposed to can talk about things. So say, and when I say talk about things, I don't mean you're going to see your man in the biggest crowd and disrespect him. Is that not nice? It's not nice. That's actually lowering his self-esteem. And when men, you know, we kind of keep on the have. I know e-cup. I belch, you know. No, forget it. I'm glad me I belch still. I know people can't belch right now. But anyway, don't embarrass him in a crowd. Don't do it. Likewise, males, do not embarrass your woman in the crowd. If you see she doing something, if you see she do something and it's not something that you appreciate, call her out of the crowd. Babes, come here. We know we are some different kind of female who fight and all of that, but let's talking about the one who are a little bit decent. Hmm? Babe, come here. You pull her away, you talk to her. Come on, we go down a yard and come back. And you go talk with her. Alright, here what happened. We don't come back, but we need to go down a yard. Something happened down a yard that we need to go down there. Something of this sort. You understand what I mean? Good? I no cut. Female the same thing. You don't need to embarrass the man in the crowd. Because sometimes we do that, you know. And we do that now, we break down the man. And then now, when we want the man to start do things, the man no business. The man can't. And then you start stress out yourself. And you say, boy this and boy that and terror has dead cold fat. When truth and in fact, you did start it, you know. I'm talking to my females. You start it. You start it. You understand? You start it. So some things we can avoid. But talk to your man. Take your man. Come, we go sit down and we are go talk. Listen, alright. I never know all of this they go on with you and between you and the Roma that we go say, you know. But I never knew that this was going on. Right, and now that I found out that you are having a problem with drinking or a problem with that or that, I don't appreciate it because next thing again, we can't force people to change. People have to want to change. Okay? They have to want to change. But babes, you know, say I don't love the drinking and the drinking they affect the family. Whatever the way is, but talk about it. And when you're talking about it, allow the man to talk to. Ask him, babes, why you drink so much? Why a reason? It must be a reason why you're drinking. It must be a reason why I'm drinking. It has to be a reason why I'm started. It can be a problem from my child, from childhood. He have a problem. He was being abused, you know, things like that. And the only way he sees out of his problem is to probably snort some coke, drink some drinks, and eventually it just goes from there and it never stops. But if you mean that man good, you will talk to him, not embarrass him, but talk to him and help him in any way you can. So if you can help him, you help him. Right? And if it's a case where you see that, hey, you know, say, Minago can go through this or Minago can do it, you quit it from then. You don't continue and continue and continue till it reach to the point where it turn out in a fight or it turn out in a this or it turn out in a that. Come on now. You're adult, you're an adult. So you're going to behave like an adult. Good? Same thing for you males. Because we have some females, for example. I've seen it. And a lot of times we kind of say, boy, the females are worthless and the females are, but it is coming from somewhere. Okay, it can be something that traumatized them. It can be a lifestyle that they saw someone living it and it's an easier way out and they just capitalize on that and not knowing that, hey, that's not the right way or that's not the way out, because we are in no position to say what is right from wrong either, you know. But for example, you have a woman and every day she get up and go on a gambling shop and she have a picnic in my yard. It's not because she loved to gamble. It's not always that's the case. Sometimes they are dealing with stress and they find a niche and capitalize on it. So they find a de-stressor, in other words. And their de-stressing is going to play some bingo. No, nobody now play bingo for free. So anyway, you take it out now, it turn out a gambling. And then you have the man coming in, you start cuss. Oh, the man gone gamble, and he gone left this, and he left that. You need to stop and check yourself as to why this woman gone out there and gamble. Sit down and have a conversation with her and find out what's going on. Don't be the first to bash her or pop her down or kill her because you don't know what going up so. And not all the times these things are being done, they are done intentionally. It is done because of stress, and that is the number one killer. It is done because of stress. Probably you the stressor to Alright. I'll give a perfect example. Like this fisherman when me know. Him go a sea. And when him go a sea, him don't come back home. When him come back home, the fish them stink. The fish them are rotten. When the man come back home to him family. So when him come back the fish them are rotten fish, he might come give him wife. No, when he woman get up now and decide to hear what she gone out now and gonna wash 2 pieces of clothes for some people so he can come feed the picking them. When him come home now and left off the rotten fish them now, him go and go drink rum and come back in. Then one fight the woman now say the woman don't cook. The woman don't cook her in rotten fish them. And then the woman cook something now for palatable for her fishy and her picking them and them and don't left none for him. No, that's a woman. Me not vex with her. Me not vex with her, you know. I don't vex with her. I must be myself, me bias, but I don't vex with her. Me not vex with her. The only problem that me have with her now is the fact that you are having that problem with your man and you never sit down and try to have a conversation with your man to find out what is the problem that is going on with him. Because if you can figure out what the problem is, then you can solve the problem. So she never take the time to say what the problem with the man. He just say the man a dirty man. For the man go out to sea and come back and even have his family and he not busy with him. But I am just saying that the woman can be the cause of the problem as to why the man they stay out there, as well as the man can be the cause of the problem as to why the woman have to go out there. Just an example. You know, just an example. One other topic now before I go, because I actually have to go to work. It is now 5 minutes to 5, so I'm having kind of like prepare early for go to work because it's raining and I really want to reach to work early. No, one of the things that that's the first thing I said when I started this video is that some of us are opportunists, and it's the truth. Some of us are opportunists. For example, we have females, I will touch the male later, but we have females who are opportunists in terms of with a man. So you know the man is in a certain position and you take advantage of that situation, and then you take advantage of the man. Now when you take advantage of the man now, sometimes we end up dead. And then enough we sit on one side and we talk about the woman pussy and the woman do what you want to do with it. You don't have no right to kill the woman for this. You don't have no right for she never did hold no gun on your head and take nothing from you. You do all what you want to do after your own. Yes, he did it. But he was manipulated by the woman. And females, you all know so we manipulate, man. We do it. We say some things to them subconsciously. And when them go to work and go to some place, go sit down and think, we say, oh, you know, see a true be attack. And then now them come and them try to do the right thing. We do it. You can't hide from me, you can't hide from other people. You know you can't hide from yourself. You can't hide from your conscience. And it's the truth. We do it. So stop taking man them for stepping stone. It's only fear. Okay, here another one come again. Stop taking the man them for stepping stone now. Because when you do this to them, it only makes it bad for another female. In why or how? A genuine woman goes to this man and genuinely want to build together. And because of the past experience that they had with you, guess what happened? They're not going to put out the effort and they don't want to do it anymore. And then this woman, no, a really good woman, is just messed up. Then when she goes to a different man, no, guess what happens again? She's thinking of the same thing that we'll call him prickhead does. And then the cycle never stop. The cycle keeps on continue, and then you look for you hear say, no good woman no there, no good man no there. Why this is so? Because we are using each other as opportunists. Stop it. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop the people and boy pitney do that. No, stop it. It's not nice. It's not nice for you know so the man go work and he go do this and he do all of that and he buy one nice car. Sometimes he might take the man a take taxi go work for you drive, you know. Sometimes the man get paid and he don't even know how much money he get for him pay because of you get it. And when you done, you say him a no good man and no good this and him a good that. Yes, sometimes. Well, no yeah. But because him offer the financial breakthrough, we know same can't sex good enough. We know same can't do nothing, can't hardly help himself. But guess what happened? We still continue with it because we want the money. And then we sit one side and complains and say, oh, you know that he cannot perform in bed. You knew that, darling. You knew it. But you were going through the motions because guess what? You got a nice car to drive. You live in a nice house. He can probably take you to a nice dinner for a nice dinner or a nice evening. You get his money to spend and do whatever you want to do. But all of a sudden now you start treating bad because guess what? Somebody else start give you a nice sugar stick and you start like sugar stick. But yet still that man don't have nothing to offer you. Not have nothing to offer you. So when you start doing you start disrespect the man. You start treat him like crap. You start making him feel away and all these things. Then when he become abusive to you now, you start run up and down and make him look like say a film fault when you know from the get-go that it was your fault. Because it was your fault. You knew that he could not perform to you what you were looking for, but you still hang around because of what? Because you were getting sweets. So now that when you feel like you get enough sweet and you feel say, listen, the sweets where you get now because by law and him there for 5 years and you get all of that sweets him can't get back none or tap split down the middle, you feel like okay. You can kick him to the curb. It's not nice. So no stop it. No stop it. No stop. No stop it. And this is for my younger set of females. It's not nice. Even though some of the man them really deserve it because of their behaviors. I will talk about that another time. But it's not nice. Try to look at things differently. Have a conversation with the man. Try to have a friendship then. Try something different. Because you can't get up every day and do the same thing, you know. I expect a different result, you know. There's no way you can get up and do the same thing and expect a different result. Every day you get up, add 1 plus 1 and you get 2. You expect you get 3 and you add 1 plus 1. Well, technically, you know, 1 plus 1 equals 3, but that's a different topic as well. But just an example. You know, that's just an example. There's so much more. But guys, I think I have outdone myself. It's now a minute after 5. I really need to get some things together so I can prepare for work. And I will continue this. But before I go, I didn't finish with the man part. So let me finish that part. Alright, so for some of the men them know who take woman as a stepping stone. Like for example, you have some females that they are not sexy, as I would put it. Well, according to some men, they consider themselves not sexy. According to some female, they consider them not sexy because they don't have the Coca-Cola buckle shape. So because they don't have the Coca-Cola buckle shape, they not consider themselves sexy. Because them face not straight, and like me have little one extra rim under my chin. So me fat, you understand? I'm gonna have no wings, I'm gonna have no body, I'm gonna shape like carrot and all of these things. So because of that now, they are so insecure of themselves. Come on, ladies, you don't need to feel insecure, you know. You are special the way you are. You are made a particular way. There's a reason for that. You may not see it, it may not make any sense to you, but there is a reason. For example, I go to work and sometimes they look at me, Ariel, are your foot so big? Or Ariel, what size shoes you wear? I say hello, me wear size 12. My God, them big. So I say listen, back up. I say back it up, back it up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up. Imagine my body with a size foot, 6 foot. What happened to me? I no stop walk and chop on my face. On my face, I walk and chop on. So here what? My foot have to big for balance my body. Probably should have even look a bit bigger. So who not like it, bite it. That's what I tell them. But I'm just saying, you have to love yourself, feel comfortable in yourself, do the things that make you happy. You don't need to please a man. You don't always have to. Wait, I'm not. I should take back that. And I'm saying that you shouldn't please a man because what enough of these guys don't even understand too is that you guys will get up and say, "Hey, you go to the barber and you shave your eyebrow, then you draw it back." The woman, they are doing it for you still, you know. They go do plastic surgery. I you them do it for true. They know them bottom are bigger. Yeah, they look on big bottom at the road. Then you know say they call then suck some of the fat from their hand and their belly and put it in their bottom because of you. But I'm just saying, my females, you don't have to. You don't have to. Feel comfortable in your body. It's your body. It's yours. That's how you were made. It's a reason why you were made that way. You may not see it now, but there is a reason why made that. You were made that way. And I don't have nothing against my Coca-Cola shaped body females. Them, I just have to. I just have to say it as it is. You know. But some of these males now take gonna stepping stone. Because you may have a car, then say, then start friend you, and then start getting nicest attack. And then because you're so insecure, and then all of a sudden, this you'll wait upon all your life, you know. Somebody if you just like you, make you feel good in yourself and start. You may not portray it, but that's how you feel. And you can't lie to you. Everybody else you can lie to, but you know you can't lie to yourself, right? But anyways, and then you start feel good, and then the man actually make you feel good for the first 3-4 week. Then all of a sudden 1 week you're here and get up, babes. If you got more beer this week, you know, I'm gonna have no money. Tell her where the more left you have for work, and then I borrow the car and drive. But deal with when you have to deal with that more beer. You know, feel so good in yourself. I have to, you know, say I'm a relation, I'm a man, you know, so. I don't know nothing if me give, you know, and let him. Brown dog! By the time him drop you off for work, him the all over with film friend them a floss and that plants. Him nah this one in a time I say, yo, I'm a woman carry no. But that's what he wanted. He just wanted the damn car. So he befriend you to get it. And when you get it now, you all call you have to left, you have to come home from work now and I call him. Then I get him. When he come into the same phone battery did dead. This did happen. That may happen. You understand? You said this happened, that happened. Because he took you for an opportunist. You were an opportunist. So guys, wanna stop it too. Because you're gonna let these female get very bitter against you, and then these are the things that which led to when a good woman, a good man is found, then all they think about is what you did to them. And said, you know what? I'm not going to allow this to happen to me again. You know, it can't happen to me under the sunball. What do you? Can't happen to me, you mad? Before say me beg you till me blind. Like what? Beg you like me blind. You understand? Or you want one like ambulance. And that's just the truth. You know, so it goes back again. When you get into a relationship, take some time to know your guy. If when you know your guy, when you know your guy or your girl, you can move forward from there. If you see some things that happen in your relationship you never did see before, you never understand before, ask them the question. Have a sit down conversation with them and talk with them. You know, if you sit down in your yard and talk with them, you know, carry them out somewhere nice. Carry them on the beach, go have 2 beer and sit down. If there's a drink or have some wine, go to the beach park, sit down, have a picnic, something nice. You know, you don't have to have them in the usual setting of home. Take them out in a different atmosphere, you know, and have a conversation with them. And then you will see the difference. No, so you know what's happening to them. And by knowing what is happening or what has been, then hey, you can change it. You can move from there. You can move forward from there. Anyway, guys, this is Brina signing out again. I know I say I talk a lot of crap. I think. But anyway, signing out to you guys. I have to go to work. This is the good version of me. I can tell you this is the smooth version of me. This is the nice talking, Brina. Cause me I tell you, me soon get raw, you know. Me I'll get raw, you know. No, but this is this nice version. This is me starting out, so I kind of know one, you know, too strong. But you know, stop using people in girl pen. You know, stop using people in boy pen. For God's sake, you know, stop it. Stop it. It's not nice. Stop it. Peace.